Okay, imagine you are stranded on a desert island playing the game of Survivor. And while you've been playing this game, you have become very best friends with one other person. You have had to hunt and fish and survive together, and you've become so close. You are so close that if you do not win the game of Survivor, you hope they do. That's how close you are. Now let's take a look at these little guys here. If you are X, which one must be the best friend? Which one is standing closest? The 3. The 3 is closest. So I call the 3 the best friend because it's sitting closest to the variable. Now, there's still somebody else on the island, and he's, an okay dude, nothing wrong with 4, but he's just not your best friend. Sometimes people just aren't your best friend, and that's okay. So, when it's time to send somebody home, who are you going to send home first? You're not going to send home your best friend. You love them so much. If you don't win, you hope they win. So you're first going to send home the other guy. In this situation, the number 4. Let me show you what I mean mathematically. Of course, when we're solving equations, we need to think about getting rid of what's with the variable. And so what we're seeing is we're going to get rid of the plus 4 first. And of course, the way we do that is by doing the opposite of add 4, which is subtract 4. I have to do the same thing on both sides of my equation. Now what happens is 4 minus 4 becomes 0. It goes away. It's gone. Let me cross it out. But what I still have together on the island are the best friends, 3 and X. So I now need to calculate -8 minus 4, which gives me -12, equal to 3x. Now at this point, the 2 best friends are alone on the island, 3 and x, but you still want to win. So sadly, you have to kick off or get rid of your best friend, in this case, 3. So how do we get rid of times 3? Divide 3. And of course, I have to do the same thing on both sides to keep it balanced. So we calculate -12 divided by 3, and we get -4 equals in the middle. A number over itself becomes 1, and 1x is simply x. So we solved the equation. We now know what the variable represents, and X is all alone on his island. Awesome! So this is the story of Survivor. And now we know that when we're solving equations with 2 math steps happening to the variable, we first need to get rid of the other guy, the number a little further away from the variable. Then we can get rid of whoever is closest to the variable. So save that best friend and send him home last.